Alrighty, hello everybody, this is Show here. Now then, 10 years have passed, and things have been different. Difficult for Deku, along with the training being very weird, intense, and even sometimes strange. As Deku somewhat has a name made for himself. Along with the Invisible Man actually allowing Deku to do what he pleases and or feels like at some times. As this is roughly around the start of the anime. Now, let us cut over to Bakugo's school. Bakugo, he is told that he will be going to UA. His quirk is impressive and they've seen his test scores. Things seem to be very simple. Now, he would leave as he is walking home. He's really annoyed at the test and, well, thinking that things couldn't get any worse. Until he gets attacked with a sludge villain in the tunnel. Now, while Bakugo is being attacked, this is whenever Deku, he would spring into action, immediately making the pipe directly underneath the sewer burst, as it would explode, filling the sludge villain like a balloon, forcing Bakugo directly out of it, him pushing backwards with his hands, blowing himself away. As soon as that happens, this is whenever Deku, he would watch the sludge villain immediately lunge forward to try and attack Bakugo, as the street poles would explode right next to Bakugo, somewhat confusing him and sending him running for the hills, turning around with his back, as All Might would have arrived. All Might, he would help Bakugo by quite simply just taking out the sludge villain and putting him in a jar. Bakugo running up to him, saying that he's a really big fan. Can he get his autograph? To which All Might would provide. All Might saying that was really impressive what he did with his quirk. He didn't expect that pipe to burst, along with the streetlights exploding. Your quirk, those explosions you produce are quite phenomenal. That wasn't me, All Might. I can only cause explosions with my hands. Well then. I see. All Might looking a bit sour on his face, saying that he'll be going then, as he would jump away. Bakugo somewhat just staring down at the paper he has, as he actually does walk over and inspect the streetlights, looking at them. He's not sure what that was, but whatever it was, he's thankful for it. As he would turn his face and actually look around, seeing that there's no one nearby, until he turns his attention to a camera, able to see directly inside of the tunnels. Typical. They've been trying to up surveillance for a long time. In the last decade, they've increased it to the point where the only privacy you may only have is probably in your own home. Nowhere might as well be safe. Which Bakugo doesn't understand how true that statement really is. Meanwhile, over with All Might. He has jumped a bit too hard and too far. As he hears something happen, the bottle gets sent flying out of his pockets, as it goes falling down to the street below. Deku, he is monitoring cameras, turning to actually see everything going on. As he would watch this, jar with the sludge villain inside of it hit the ground. He would then make his way over, as he walks down the street. He has been busy. The amount of training he's been through, and how he's been able to use his quirk and upgrade himself, has been, weird. He does not support this style as in the game. Deku, he supports a different style. Now, he is walking down the street, eventually looking into the alley.
Hello, Sludge Man. You have been quite the traveler, haven't you? First to the place I can't see. Then, attacking some poor kid. All because you wanted a couple bucks from robbing that store. Can you tell me, quite simply, one reason why I shouldn't kill you?
Wait, who are you? You're a hero, aren't you? You can't kill me. That'd be against the law.
You're funny, Sludge Man. I'm no hero. You might have heard me, or well, heard of me in the villain underworlds. I'm the architect.
Now, this would scare the sludge villain. Just alone, he's heard of this man, this monster. If he wanted to, he could kill you just from sitting on a computer screen. If this man really wanted to, he could just sit there watching you anywhere on the planet, and with a snap of his fingers, you could be dead. He can make it look like an accident, and no one would think otherwise. As the villain would just look up, past over Deku's shoulder, saying that, for a villain, you're not really smart, you know that, right? There's a camera right there.
Yes, I know. That camera. The one that I have information all over the city and all over the world screaming my face from. You do realize they're not even surveilling us right now. So I could do anything I wanted, and the world will just think you disappeared. You stayed in that sewer, never to come out or to return ever again. How does that sound to you? How does it sound, villain?
Now the sludge villain is terrified. He doesn't know what to say. As Deku would do one thing. He would grab the top of the bottle, as he begins to slowly turn it. As he turns the bottle just a little bit, the sludge villain would try to rush out, trying to force its way past Deku's hand, not even being able to get past the top. Deku just holding it closed, and screwing it completely back on, saying that that is what he thought. Now, Deku, he would then pull something out of his jacket. A small little packet. What is that? Deku is saying that this is highly concentrated. It will, well, do what it does. As Deku puts it over the top of the container, and puts his hands onto the packet, unscrewing the top of the sludge villain, tries to force his way out into the stuff. This chemical beginning to actually burn and tear apart the sludge villain. The sludge villain basically melting, and this part of him dying. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, the rest of the sludge villain is, well... Now, after that happened, Deku, he would do one thing. He would just turn around and begin to make his way out of the alley, as the green sludge is beginning to disappear. As he holds his thumbs up to the camera, as the camera shorts out, Deku, he begins to walk down the street, bringing his mask up and walking away, doing what he thought was best. Now, meanwhile, All Might, he has landed on the rooftop, as he is looking for this. The villain, he's not in his pocket, so exactly where has he gone? This is bad, this is bad. As All Might would somewhat hear, well, mumbling. At least what sounds like it. This is not good. Or, well, it's not bad either. All Might, he begins to run down the staircase, as he would have eventually found the scene that Deku just left. Deku, he would actually have walked completely around the building, or around the alley, and he would be walking past All Might right now, as quite a lot of people are. This isn't right, as All Might would say. Deku actually turning his eyes and looking directly at him. Skinny old man. Exactly who are you? Deku immediately just reaching into his pocket and tapping onto his phone, scanning the man's body and the way he's moving. And whenever Deku sees his face, he would be surprised to learn this man's name. Toshinori Yagi. This is strange. It says here the man has gone to UA. Exactly what happened to you, Yagi? Oh well. Time to leave. Deku walking down the street. Quite a lot of people do look at him, but they just think, oh, he's probably in a band or something. It's not anything to be weirded out by. His quirk is probably weird, so they don't really question it. As Deku would walk back to his safe house. Anytime he walks by a camera or anything with surveillance, he can hear it, he can feel it. And he can just turn it off, scrubbing the information clean. He is completely invisible. You can look into a crowd of people and you wouldn't be able to see Deku's face. Anywhere he would be is just gone, as if he never existed. Now, as that happens, Deku, he would walk into a safe house. As he takes off the mask and the goggles. And he just sits down, getting some water. Thinking that that's the 5th film this week. So, who's next? As he would just pull up a computer. Or, well, bring up a laptop. And begin. This is good, yes, but he's just going after villains. Let's see. The gang over here has been more active lately. I'll need to get to them. As Deku continues to think. Word of the architect has been spreading. They don't even know what he looks like. There's no surveillance equipment or anything on the planet that can see him. People claim to have videos of him, but even then they are corrupted and weird. You can't even see what he even looks like. You can only describe it by yourself. Which, all witness accounts, they're not reliable. Now, Deku, he's hacking into and going over different equipment, finding 3 possible gang locations he can take down tonight. Good. This will be interesting. As he hears a sound, he would immediately pull a gun out and aim it in the direction he hears it from. As the mummy would walk out, saying that the kid needs to calm down. Besides, last time you pulled a gun on me, you nearly shot me. My aim has gotten better since then. So, what is going on? Well, good question. Things have been quiet with the company. They have tried going underground and changing their name and motto, but that never works. Can't escape what you've been doing or hiding. So we need to hack into that vault. We need to find exactly what is going on with it. Besides, do you remember the blueprints? The blueprints aren't that hard to go over, Mummy. Besides, as Deku would just stand up, saying that he's made more complicated devices. It's just a matter about how you code them. Now, Deku, he would then walk over to a different room, opening the door and bringing out a couple weird devices. The mummy's seeing an RC car, a drone, and other things. But one thing he finds the most odd is this little device that seems to do nothing, or, well, can't do anything. Him just kind of bringing attention to it, asking what does it do? This little thing, as he would just hold it up, juggling it in both of his hands, saying that it works more like a belt. But, well, he got the information from a different hacker. He's not sure why, but the hacker decided to leave him a little gift. His firewall was fairly good. Amateurish at best. But, well, the little gift right here is something that helps me a lot when I'm out running. I still don't trust it. What does it do? Deku immediately just putting it on, sliding it through his belt loops and attaching it, saying that it works like a... Not sure. I've made it off the blueprints I found, but they're just odd. I don't think tech like this even exists here. Probably in America or somewhere, but that's too odd. Think about it like a jetpack, but for a split second. So it's useless. Not really, actually. It helps him quite a lot. Deku immediately heading to the rooftop, as he would leave. The day has mostly passed. It is more later into the afternoon, as he's using this device. Now, Deku, he would arrive at this gang hideout after landing hard with his jump kit. He would arrive and he would think that this will be easy. He would set down a drone and turn it on, beginning to control it wirelessly with his phone, as he looks in to see what's going on. This should be easy. Even then, it's just another drug bust. These guys are annoying. They're getting more active recently, so I need to take them down quick. Now, Deku would do so, as he turns out the lights and makes anything he can explode inside the building. Car batteries he shorts out. Anytime he's nearby any lights, he would just explode or burst. As Deku would have walked in. Now, he is wearing this outfit, as people can see him as the lights flicker on and off.
Come on. I thought you were all supposed to be tough guys. What happened to that? Now that I'm here, you all just seem like cowering little children. So, come on out and play. I know you want to. It's not that hard. Or even difficult. So why are you scared?
As soon as Deku says that, that is whenever gunshots can be heard, going off. Deku using this jump kit that he found the blueprint for, to move around and actually get away, as he would boost himself up into the air. As soon as he does so, he aims his gun downwards and begins to fire at the drug dealers. Now, he would then proceed to beat the hell out of them and, well, kill most of them, as he's actually keeping one alive. He would throw this person through a crate and actually begin to grab something, holding it up and smashing it downwards into their leg, as he would say one little phrase.
Oh, come on. You gotta know that. You gotta remember what your mama said. Wipe away your tears and everything will be fine. So, aside from that, you also have to remember what else she told you. Not to get involved with these type of guys that will get you killed. Don't you finally understand that anymore, Mason? Come on. It's not worth the $3 grand they pay you. Besides, even then, I can still let you go as long as you give me what I want. I'm not above that. I'm not below it. But you'll need to comply. Do you understand?
Holy fucking shit, you're real. You're fucking real. I didn't believe it. That you're... Oh my god. No one's ever gonna believe me.
Now you're just getting off topic. Listen, what I said was, I'm willing to let you live if you comply. Now, your boss, who supplies you? Can you tell me that? Also, more questions I have. How many of you are there? What are you moving? Where are you moving it to? Give me those answers, and I'll just leave. That's unfair.
Yeah, man, this is kind of a lot. Do you got a piece of paper I can write things down on? It's gonna be a bit more hard to keep track of.
Fine. Here. Now, after you get done with that, I'm just going to disappear. Do you understand? Pretend like I wasn't here. This was a turf war. Nothing more, nothing less. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but can you at least answer me a question?
What is it?
Well, it's just that. You're real, so why don't you want people knowing about you? You could be a good hero or a good villain. You're just kinda... As the lights go out, the man immediately began to scream, as cops would arrive. The lights turning back on a few seconds later, Deku being nowhere to be seen. The cops rushing over and immediately attending to this man, who is looking around, not able to find or even see the masked figure who attacked him. They begin to question him, as Deku listens in. As soon as he says who attacked him and begins with the, Deku would have turned out the lights, and a shot would be fired. Them turning back on 2 seconds later. Cops immediately begin to sweep the building, as Deku takes off with this jump kit away from the area, leaving. Turning off any lights on the rooftops that he heads down, as to not draw attention to the cops. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video and have an amazing day, because this is actually getting really fun for me. This is new, and I'm not above trying different things. However, I'm beginning to think I should look at different apps to actually experiment with while I record. Cause, well, this one's a bit... It's small, but it's good for what I do. But I want to see if there's more good ones. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Anyway, guys, goodbye.